Hey, what's going on? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyWay. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. And man, we are here. Another tired morning, man. Another tired morning. But as you can see, we're at the airport, which is mostly empty, except for the plane that I'm going to be on heading back to Newark, New Jersey from Miami. What an amazing trip, man. If you're watching this in the future, I'm going straight into talking about things. And if you hit the notification, you'll probably be here in the next 2 minutes. Occasionally, you're going to hear the sound in the background. Hopefully, the sound ain't too bad. But you can hear my voice is going, man. This whole trip has been beyond incomparable, man. I couldn't compare it to anything else in the States, man. I just couldn't, man. Big D, what up, man? Shout out to people who on the notification gang. Yeah. Black Hand, what's going on, man? As y'all can hear my voice is crazy, man. Had an extremely long day yesterday, man. It was so much that, bro, it's so crazy. But since I didn't get into the stories as much last time, I'm going to try to get into the stories a little more since there's only 13 people here right now. And if you go back and you want to watch this video after you're seeing it, you'll get into the stories. So I was trying to tell a story yesterday before a lot of people came in. And the story I was trying to tell was how we went to the beach, Fort Lauderdale Beach. Now, me and DJ Chisel went to the beach, and we met up with we went by ourselves. But when we got there, it was women all over the place. So when we first got there, it was like a group of young kids. They had 2 women in it, a bunch of dudes. You'll see. I'm telling the story now, but you'll see it when I post the videos. This is not like a story time, so I can tell it. Then there was 2 other chicks, and the 2 chicks one was from New York, one was from New Jersey. You'll see that if you've seen the video on my Instagram, you see the one twerking. She was from New York. You see the other one that was at the end. She was from New Jersey. And then it was like a lady who worked for the firemen, and her friend was amazingly bad, like bad as hell. And it was one other group that was next to us. So when we got there, we was playing the music. Now, mind you, you guys know I got that big boom box, that boom G Boom 2. I carried on every trip. Sick with it. What up, though, man? Kuda Bangs, what it do, man? Raja, what's up, man? And where the pro love at? Yo, bro, I didn't even need it. I was with it. I was with it if I had to in Miami, but yo, I don't know what happened. Miami was just not needed at all, bro, at all. So when we got to the wing, we got to the thing, I had the radio. Now my radio was just so loud than everybody else's radio that it was kind of attracted the attention of the other people. So one of the groups, it's like college kids or something, look like college kids, they flagged us down. It was from Massachusetts, I think. They flagged us down like, yo, come over here with the radio. I'm like, nah, yo, come over here. He's like, nah, come over here. So we went over there, and I was like dancing on the way to the radio with the radio, and I had that Rod Wave bumping. Rod Wave is Petersburg, Florida artist that I'm probably gonna use his music for the background. But so then as I'm dancing with the box, the girl from New York, she just bend over and start twerking. So I'm like, oh, and my homie DJ Chisel was he was recording. So she started twerking, and it was cool with it. So that was a story I was trying to tell yesterday. And I mean, I also met these two sexy ass chicks from Fort Lauderdale. They live in Fort Lauderdale. I really can't pronounce her name. Her name was Brianda, but she's tagged in the video as well as Jordan. And they were dope. Bodies, it was so they were so pretty, man. Both of them were so pretty. I could have tried to stay out there longer and link up with them, but it was just too far, because it was too far from any kind of hotels and like that. So after that we came back to the Miami. So we both DJ Chisel went home, he got dressed, he got freshened up. I went home, I got dressed and freshened up. Now I had met this girl on Tinder, and I told you Tinder don't normally work in the States that much, but it actually worked in Miami because actually it didn't work that great, because I swiped at least 3,000, and I only got to link up with one, and she was cool as hell though. But she was cool as hell. She's the woman in the picture of the video for this. If you've seen this thing, that she's in the picture of this. But so we went to some place called Wynwood, the Wynwood area. Now, mind you, me and DJ Chisel, the day before we had went there for Koyo's Tacos. Like I said, Koyo's Tacos is bad, right? Bad as hell. It's banging, man. A lot of this video, a lot of stuff I'm telling you now, you're gonna see on video when I edit it, because I recorded almost everything, man. Let me shout out some more people, man. I almost recorded everything. Oh, TJ Chisel, what's going on, man? Now I'm out this morning, man. I'm out this morning. I was gonna hit you up yesterday, but you know, I was hanging out with how can I say this? I was hanging out with the model chick. No, not the model chick. I was hanging out with the girl from the first night. Yeah, listen, the videos is gonna show it because it's so crazy. There's no more pandemic. It's on pause because of the protests. Man, listen, man. I said in my post, like, you know what I mean, when somebody asked a question about they don't understand how they doing this, I'm like, yo, listen, you take away people's jobs, you show somebody that they're being treated unfair all the times. What you expect, man? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying anybody's in the right or wrong. I'm just saying, what can you expect? 1 + 1 is gonna always equal 2. So, Fragile Mango's on pause. Nah, Mango's ain't on pause, bro. Mango's is definitely not on pause, bro. Yes, the Wynwood area. So, back to the story. I was in the Wynwood. We was in the Wynwood area. Me and DJ Chisel, me and DJ Chisel was in the Wynwood area, and it was nighttime, and they actually had bars and stuff open, man. I don't like. I mean, it was like no parties, no clubs and stuff. They were saying all that so much, but the Wynwood area actually had bars and stuff open, man. It was dope. It was dope. We didn't get to go to the bar per se, but we went to a place that was like I was trying to tell you about yesterday on my live called the world famous House of Mac. Now, basically, it's a house of mac and cheese and everything that's similar to that, like, you know, jerk chicken and things like that. But this place the vibe was amazing, yo. So when you walk in, we walked in. It was me, DJ Chisel, and model chick. No, this is the model chick. So the model chick that's on the front page. So we took some pictures down there, and then we walked inside, ordered some food. When you get inside, they got like hip hop. Like, now, mind you, I was born in 1984, so you know how they have like restaurants. Like, if you ever seen Do the Right Thing, where they have a restaurant with like history on the wall of different cultures. Well, you know how you usually have Black history on the wall. You see Malcolm X, you see Martin Luther King, you see Rosa Parks, you see all that. This wasn't like that. This was like history that you could kind of like relate to for somebody that was born in the 80s. They had like Ice Cube up there and Smokey up there from Friday. They was playing Coming to America on one TV. They was playing Bad Boys 3 on another TV. They had Bun B, Ice Joe. It was so dope, man. I want to try to show you guys a little bit because I know visualizing it is kind of hard, but I'm gonna show you a little bit. It's gonna be better when I edit it and put it all together. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of it now because it was just so dope, man. It was just so dope, and I just wanted to make sure you guys. Hold a second. I just wanted to make sure you guys could get a taste of what it was like, man, because it was awesome, man. It was definitely awesome. Where is the video? Oh my God, I got so much footage in here from this thing. A lot of this footage you won't be able to see at all. At all. Yeah, all right. This is it? No. It's me. Okay, so here you go. I hope it's only, hold up. It's only 22 seconds. This is 22 seconds too? 8 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna have to show you. You're just gonna have to wait to see the video, man, because the video is not going to be the right one. Yep. All right, so you're just gonna have to wait to see the video, fellas, ladies. You just have to wait to see the video. I don't want to hold you up too much. Let me shout out everybody else that came in the room. Post the name of the taco joint. I'll do it right now. The taco joint name is Koyo Taco, and it was awesome, man. It was definitely awesome. I just posted it in the room. Yeah. 3,000. Oh, what's going on, Charles? What's going on, Charles Travels? Oh man, it's amazing, man. Did I smack some cheeks? Listen, bro. If I show you females, I'm not telling you the story. Yeah, I mean, that's all I would say because I don't want to say too much live. I'm still thinking of flying down. I think it's still gonna work. Even with the protests, like the protests kind of ended the whole vacation. Like they actually had a curfew. They sent a message on the phone where you had a curfew in the county, the county that I was in, and it was crazy because I was outside already. It was normally, you know, when the emergency broadcasts come through your phone, it's usually like a half an hour to an hour before. But this was like an hour after I was already on the ground. Already outside driving around when it was like, nah, no curfew. But I still I still beat the curfew because gotta have some fun. But they closed down a lot of businesses. You look so happy, man. Listen, man, I hope the Atlanta airport line looks like that. Yo, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all around this. Like, it's really like dead, man. Really like dead. And I think everybody here is on the same flight, or yeah, it looks like maybe two flights out here, maybe two flights in this whole terminal. And they make you wear a mask to get through it, but once you get in your seat, you can take your mask off if you want to sit and eat. You can take your mask off. Um, yeah, yo, just I'm real happy, but I'm tired. Like, I had a long day yesterday, man. 2 days back to back, a long day. How can you not surpass human contact indefinitely, bro? How can you keep people inside and you have no vaccine and then just tell them to go back out, man? There's so much stuff wrong with it. Oh, Apex, what up, man? Yeah, I'm in the airport. I'm in Miami International Airport. Most of the stores are closed. I should have got some food from the stores over there, but there's a couple like nice things in here, but not a major lifestyle. If you go, I already know you're filming. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting to Atlanta. Uh, like I said, on today Sunday, I just chilled. On Sunday, I just hung out with the girl y'all seen in the first video, the first live I did. Sunday, I just hung out with her, and then she went and got her tattoo done, which was dope. She got a dope tattoo, and then uh, that's when the quarantine came, and then I'm not gonna tell you guys the rest of the night, but I want to say that's when the quarantine came, and it was a dope experience, man. It's definitely a dope experience. Apex, you in Brazil? I hope these damn protesters don't destroy Miami Airport because no. The protesters are really downtown and by the college. Like, Miami Beach wasn't even that packed. It was none. There was like no difference. It was people packed. It was packed in Miami Beach, and I actually did something which I don't normally do, and I don't like doing. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I might throw it up a little bit, piece by piece. You know how when people hold the camera up and actually walk through the town? I actually did that for Miami Beach at nighttime to show you guys how it is and how, like, even though there's supposed to be social distancing, bro, it's not existing down here, bro. You gotta love Florida, man. They different. It's not existing down here. Non-existent. They still wear masks. People wear masks. The people that work in the stores wear masks. Everybody else, out the window, man. Out the window. Major Lifestyle, what up, man? What's going on? That's the name of the restaurant, Coyo Taco. What was they charging? I don't know who you're talking about. What was he charging? I do know if you're talking about pros, there was one pro I seen. Matter of fact, it might have been two pros I seen, but it was so like, it wasn't like she was ugly. Just you could tell it was so fake. It was like, I wanted to get it on film, but I think both times I seen it, I was like either with a girl or it just was awkward. Wynwood is better than South Beach in your opinion. It's local and it feels like that's the good thing. The Wynwood area, the prices aren't sky high either. Me, DJ Chisel could tell you more about it, but you could get beers for like $6, $5, and I think DJ Chisel was telling me they might be trying to move the whole South Beach vibe down to the Wynwood area because they want the South Beach to be more of a family vibe. So they're selling a lot of apartments and telling people they got to go get other places because of that. So oh, he said he's not in Brazil. Where's the next trip? So you know what? I play everything by ear. The only trip that's down there already is the trip to Barranquilla in February. I already booked my flight for Barranquilla. I was supposed to go to Tokyo for the Olympics, but because that got moved, and I didn't get my money back, I just got the credit for the airline. Now I got to find somewhere to go that Singapore Airlines goes, and I got like $900 credit on Delta. So I'm definitely going somewhere at the last week of July. So depending on what country is open, the only country that I will not return to right now is the Dominican Republic. So all other places, if Brazil is open, even it's crazy, if I can get there, I go. If Colombia is open, I'm definitely going. I don't think it's going to be open. What else? Mexico, St. Kitts, like places that maybe I have not been before. Those would be places. You losing your voice, man. Yeah, man, my voice. I think I lost my voice last night, man. Or the night before, bro. It's crazy, man. Like I said, and the great thing is that the whole weekend was amazing. When you see the video, and I've been saying this through every live, when you guys see the video, relax. Relax. I'm certain that that's not how the average guy normally has a while. I think it just happens to be at the time when people wanted to release, and I was just so happy to be here right before the release happened, or right when it started to happen. Because, bro, like, listen, yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Come on, fam, you can't help but enjoy it. You have to move. You'll have more story. You have more stories than footage. Um, I do got a lot of stories with this, but yo, it's a lot of stuff I can't say. Like, oh man, there's a lot of stuff I can't say. I was gonna say it like that. I mean, um, in order to keep folks locked down, you gotta have Colombian logic, masses of low comprehension folks. I don't want to say that about Colombian people because I'm a United States citizen, so I wouldn't be able to tell that. However, yes, bro, you do. I do feel as though, in general, if you want to keep people locked down for more than a long time, you have to have a lot of people that just don't want to live, or people that don't understand how the government's supposed to work, or don't understand how people manipulate other people to do what they want to do. If you got those three factors, then yeah, you can make somebody stay in the house for a whole year without doing nothing. Wynwood all day, man. I know I usually got more energy and more stuff, but first it's early in the morning. I really didn't get no sleep last night. I think I finally closed my eyes something like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to wake up at 10 o'clock to drop somebody off. I mean, to whatever. But it just yeah. Yo, A-Sign, what's going on, Simon? What's up, man? Thanks, Flyboy. I've traveled in the past, but I'm motivated to travel more because of your videos. I'm in Vegas. Hey, A-Sign, I heard they're opening up Vegas. Is that kind of true? I heard that they're opening up Vegas with at least the casinos next week. I know when the casinos open up, that means that everything else pretty much should be open up too. I haven't been to Vegas yet, so Vegas might be one of the places that's on my list if I can't go internationally. Atlanta, Houston, and oh wow, that's crazy. Oh man, I'm watching the news as we're talking about stuff, wild stuff happening on there. Let me see, Zigzag, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? Yo, I tell you, Miami show mad love. So if you coming down Miami the next couple weeks, unless these protesters mess everything up, bro, listen. Why would I not return to the DR? Because I've been to the DR 3 times already in the last, I don't know, years, but I've been to the DR 3 times already. And the only place that I want to keep returning is Colombia because I want to buy property over there. I'm planning and working towards buying property over there. And so the DR, it was fun, it was cool, but it's an island. It's not much. It don't get too different from each time we go. Um, I hate you won't go. No, I'm not saying I won't go back to the DR. I'm definitely not saying I won't go back to the DR, but I'm not in a rush. There's a lot of other places I gotta go first. Um, I definitely plan on going in July. Know you going to have a ball. Yeah, exactly. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna have a ball anyway. Just holding off on the DR for a little bit. Um, if you're down to fly to San Diego, cross the border and fly to Cabo St. Lucas for 87, 835 from Rome. Let's do this. Charles, what's going on, man? Like I said, if I do go to Mexico, I'm leaning more towards Quinta Roo because I haven't been there, or is it Isla de Mujeres? I haven't been there either. So like I'm pretty much gonna be playing everything by ear because I'm booked. I have my time off the end of July. I'm gonna say towards the beginning of July. I'm going to really look because my son's birthday's coming up on the 13th of June, so I want to make sure I get that right before I start thinking about myself again on my trip. My daughter's birthday comes up in August. You're right you're right. Keep talking about Quilla America here, but when you get a chance to get to Cali, yeah, I'm gonna get to Cali. I'm definitely gonna get to Cali. I'm gonna definitely get to Cali. Back, but back to the Colombia. Back to the Colombia. You would never agree to saying starve your children. I'm not sure I understand that. Back to Colombia, you would never agree to saying and staying in. Oh, staying in. Yeah, me, I'm different, man. I'm just different. I don't say I'm better or worse than anybody. I'm just different. Charles Travels, that sounds brilliant. See, you got other people that's thinking about doing it. That's what this channel is great for, man. Because you have, even if I'm not going, you got other people who's like, yo, that's a great idea. Let's link. Let's do some traveling. Because the more of us brothers that connect and get out to the world, the better we can show other people it's possible. Charles travel. This sounds brilliant. I've been looking for a way to get to Mexico without spending $600-700 to do it. Okay. At one point, the Mexico round trip flight was like $240 to Cancun. So I don't know. Get that MGM stock. I don't know. I don't really stock. Like I said in my last episode, stocks ain't really my thing. I'm just not a I'm not a stock person. I like taking calculated risk and not really stocks. C's, what up, man? It's crazy after the Floyd murder, Corona magically disappeared. No, it's not even just that it disappeared. It's just that the government wasn't prepared to deal with these people at the masses. It's like they were putting everything into play. It's like this. It's like this. If I throw a ball across a room and the whole room is clouded, it's going to hit somebody, right? Right. But if I don't plan how to act or counteract to how it hits, what happens after it hits somebody, then it's my fault if it goes to shambles. It's not the person I hit. It's my fault that it goes to shambles because I didn't presume what the reaction would be of it hitting one person, or what if it bounces off the person and hits another person. If you can't put things in motion without having a back play, and that's what's going on now. You know what I mean? You ever thought about traveling Peru? Yes. I thought about it. Machu Picchu and things like that, but I really have a lot of other places that I want to go, and I put on my agenda first because well, somebody was saying it yesterday, Chile and what was that? I think I seen her. I was down at what's her name? But Chile and start with A, and I forgot what it is. Argentina, Chile and Argentina. So I have other places before I get back to putting other places. What's good, Free Society? What's up, man? I appreciate y'all coming in the chat room this early, man. If y'all can, hit the likes. Like I said, this is hopefully going to be a short one because I think my flight is going to be leaving at like 2:30 or something like that. If they ain't move it to 3. Yeah, Vegas opening soon. Stay tuned because they rioting things. They're rioting in Vegas too. I didn't know that. I seen the LA riots, but I didn't know they was rioting in Vegas. DR played the out. It's low hanging fruit. Hey, I like what you said there. I can understand that. Once you go to other places, you realize it's basic. DR is like the first girl who let you. Okay. Then when you move to bigger and better things, yeah. I mean, it's like I would just say to be more politically correct or more like I'm always saying that without trying to disrespect DR that much. It's your first trip. It's like training wheels. DR is like training wheels. It's like, yes, you can ride on training wheels, but once you've ridden on training wheels for 2-3 times already, you're like, all right, well, I'm cool. I think it's the first place that everybody should go. That start traveling internationally. AJ, cool. What's going on? 101. Sick with it. Cabo St. Lucas is popping. I'm in Cali. Let me know what's up. That sounds good. Mexico about to open Cancun, NYC, and much. Yeah, I know. Like I said, even if I can't get to Quinta Roo, because I keep hearing Quinta Roo's gonna open, I go back to Cancun, man. I go back to Cancun. Joe, it is, man. Mind you, it's like literally only 2 flights in this whole terminal. It's a big terminal, and there's only 2 flights in the section of the terminal that's actually flying. So you'll see a couple people here, but not that many. That's why I try to tell people, like, I thought it was gonna be some long, lengthy process that to get to the terminal and get your stuff. Bro, like literally the process in Newark was like 10 minutes to get from check-in to my gate. 10 minutes. Here was probably like 5 minutes. I think I walked through one security thing and that was it. But it definitely is a faster process now that there's nobody here. Maybe I can show you guys more when but you see, I know I can't zoom in with my camera and stuff, so just imagine my reaction when I say yo. Let me see. What site do I go to book my flights? Man, I'm really like, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of like pissed off at Travelocity right now because I paid $100 for that travel insurance BS just because I wanted to get my cash back if the flights got canceled, and they just jipped me. They're like, oh no, because of Corona. I'm like, yeah, but the flights is not because of Corona, it's because the flights are canceled. If the flights canceled for Corona, it's a whole different thing. And they said, oh, but the company said you can go and use credit, and that's enough. But yeah, so I usually use Google Flights. Now on pretty much Google Flights. I'm trying not to see. This is how it operates when you don't like something. When you dislike something, you're supposed to stop spending money there. That's kind of what's going on with the protesters and stuff. That just doesn't. It's not for me. It doesn't add up. I'm having an issue in my head with the stuff that Travelocity did right now. So instead of spending money with Travelocity, I might spend $1 more. I might get it for a cheaper deal on Google Flights. Jay Devon, what's good, bro? Just found you a few days ago, and between your channel and a few other Colombian channels, it's the move. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, and if you want to get more into detail of when Colombia is open, you want to check out Andre and Andrea from Love Crossing Borders, because they are actually in Colombia and Cali. You want to check out Sydney Austin because he's actually in Colombia, and you want to like see people that's actually in Colombia, because regardless of what we hear on the news from America, it's going to be different when you get to Colombia. Let me see. TJ Maxx, what's going on, man? This is a real good brother right here, man. He also got a channel coming up. He getting started and getting up right. So make sure you guys like and subscribe on TJ Moore's channel, man. He got some places he does. He puts together some good films. I met TJ in Barranquilla, and TJ been real ever since, man. Real dude. He's a real brother. Like I said, I certify certain people because I've been around him. And TJ's definitely a certified brother. Sick with it. The borders are closed. Yes, that's why I push him to you, Sydney, because you can explain to him better. Atlanta has the busiest airport in the world, but for some reason it's hella cheap to fly out of New York in comparison. Yeah, because New York. Here's the thing I told people before. If you didn't catch the last live, if you fly out of New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut to a lot of places, they will say you have to go into quarantine. You have to go into quarantine. Once again, the quarantine is a real thing, but they're not checking for none of that shit. They're not checking for none of that. Like me personally, I'm a airline employee, so I don't really have to go to quarantine. I'm exempt. But really, even if you got to sign these papers, put all the stuff on, the only time that comes into effect is if you get arrested or if you get in trouble with the law, because then they're going to say, hey, you're supposed to be on quarantine. Let's add another $500 to that ticket. So yeah, that quarantine is what it is. I mean, Great Space TV, what's going on, man? I'm going to Miami for 2 nights and 2 nights in Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale in 4 weeks with the homies. Any recommendations or tips? Definitely hit up Fort Lauderdale Beach. There's a bunch of bars around there. If you come to Miami, by the time you come to Miami, a lot of stuff should be open. So if Club 11 is open, you need to go to Club 11. If Tootsie's is open, maybe stop by Tootsie's. But if everything is not open, the places you need to stop by, or you should stop by, is there's a European / Serbian bar that's on Collins Avenue. I think it's like 1312 Collins Avenue. And it's a bar and it stays open to 2 o'clock in the morning. You definitely want to go there, man. Believe that. Also, you want to go to Nikki Beach. Nikki Beach probably before the European bar or the Serbian bar. You want to go to Nikki Beach first, because Nikki Beach is on Ocean Avenue. It's dope. Nikki Beach is actually a bar / beach in the back with cabanas and stuff. But it's definitely, even if nothing is open, Nikki Beach is going to be open. Honduras, yeah. Honduras sounds, somebody said it before, it does sound cool. It's just like I said, I only get 4 vacation weeks. So I really can do 2 major vacations and then do Colombia like I always do. And then, that's that. It's pretty much all I can do. Roll a goddamn tape. Nah, the protest is not messing up my trip at all, because my trip is over. We are here in the airport, Miami International. And the protesters started last night. The only thing the protesters did was make me have to take my ID that says I'm an essential airline employee and use it to go pick up a shorty after the curfew. That's the only thing it made me have to do, because if you got caught in the street, they pulling you out your car. I don't know if you see in Atlanta. Florida's probably worse with that. If you got caught in the street, they pull it without a reason. They pulling you out your car and doing all that same stuff that they're doing in Atlanta. So, it's not the riot really not messing up my stuff. And when the girl that you see in this video, in the picture for this video, she was down there with the people protesting. So she's real like Black Power-ish. Zigzag, what's up, man? Apex, salute to the chat. Yeah. Make sure you guys sign up for Roller Tape. He keeps you all up to date analysis. What's going on in Colombia? What's going on in the news? What's going on in the ATL? What's going on with the protests? He got all that information on his channel. He got quality stuff. He gets like a lot of other brothers to all come together and talk about everything. And I want to make sure you check his channel out right there. I mean, um, let's see, sick with it. Sydney Austin, I guess we need to sneak across the border now. Are you glad there's no walls? Yeah, I mean, I don't think as much as sneaking when it comes to Mexico, but like aside from that, man, certain places you just can't get. I mean, it's like it's getting a little more packed now, but not really. Let me see. See that. Roll the tape was good, fam. Let me see. Sees the way exactly. No more COVID death counts. It's like they just don't care about that anymore. That's not it. It becomes less of a priority. Let me see. You got an underrated channel, bro. Much love. Like I said, Apex does have a good channel, man. Apex does. I'm sure that I'm subscribed to Apex. But matter of fact, let me make sure I'm still. I am. I always try to because remember because when I'm typing on this, I can't just go click somebody's channel or it just takes me out of my whole thing. But I can use my phone to make sure I'm subscribed to everybody, man. Yeah, I do. I do have a channel. I'm just gonna make sure real quick. Like I said. Oh wait, no, maybe not. I think I do. Yeah, I do. I don't know. I think I do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that later because I don't want to be on live looking at my phone all the time. But Sydney J Gamble said, "What's good? What's a good city in Colombia for a first timer and all around experience?" I'm gonna say Medellin. Sydney can answer that better too, but I'm gonna say Medellin because you got to get accustomed to the accustomed to the customs. And I don't know if you speak Spanish, and if you don't speak Spanish, you're probably limited to just Medellin and Cartagena. Because outside of that, you're gonna have to have some kind of basic understanding of Spanish to enjoy yourself. He said, "Bro, they need flyers. They ain't refusing no money. Airlines, yeah, I know it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I mean, but my flights, both of my flights is like technically like a little bit more packed than regular. Like, the flight here going back is packed. That's why I didn't do standby because this flight going back is packed, and the flight coming here had some empty seats if you want to count the middle seats. But I mean, single cat here. Respect, great TV, summer. All right, Horton, what's going on, man? Who's Shorty in the thumbnail? That's the revolutionary I was telling you about, man. Shorty, they was down there. She was down there with her little not her little, but her feminist friends or fem power. I don't want to like a disrespect. I'm not aware of what the exact mentality, but she had like it was a bunch of them out there. Like it was like 50 deep, bunch of girls and like people from the LGBT community. They was deep, bro. But it's basically a feminist thing and all that stuff. And she's like, I'm telling you, bro. If you seen Queen and Slim, bro, she go to the University of Miami, and she like hella smart. Like she like really Queen Slim stuff, bro. So she got a channel too. When I do the videos, I'm gonna link her channel in the description because she got a YouTube channel too. But yeah, it was a dope vibe, man. It was a dope vibe. That's why if you haven't seen a video on my Instagram, I mean I'll show y'all the video, but it's copyright. It's better if you go to my Instagram and watch it because you can hear the music in the background, you can hear the whole vibe in the background. But yeah, she's a vibe. She's definitely a vibe. Empowerment vibe too. JGMY using the super tourist thing I roll in barriers, boots on the ground, definitely. First class, not at all, bro. Come on, man. Like I told everybody yesterday. I said, listen, there's three type of people on YouTube. There's the people who like three type of economical classes of people on YouTube. There's the people who travel and they have like a little bit of money, but they make it happen. They show anybody can make it happen, which all three classes are needed. Then there's me where I'm in the middle where like I got a decent amount of money. I'm a middle class person and I'm coach. And then you got like passport heavy, and then passport we got me and passport action in the middle, but you got passport heavy who they don't shoot as many videos as me. They don't go to as many places as me. But when they do it, it's like first class. And I'm definitely not doing first class at all. Clubs, restaurants, bullfights, bar. He does all that. But Yeah, it's definitely good to see everybody in the room, man. It's the first time I was able to get to the end of the comments. I appreciate everybody for hitting the like. So I'll tell you a couple more stories because I'm gonna try to go at least an hour. I'm gonna try to go for at least an hour. So if you guys have any comments or any questions, after the hour, I'm definitely ending it. If I can get 30 minutes off, not. But let me tell you more about the story. All right, so I already told y'all about Fort Lauderdale, and that was the day before when I was doing live. Now Sunday, like I said, I just hung out with the cool Serbian girl, the woman all day, Serbian woman, and she told me more about her culture, told me some words and stuff like that. We went and got some food in the morning, and uh we just hung out. We basically hung out. We walked on Ocean Drive where all the bars and stuff are at. You know what I mean? And I wish I could show you some of the footage at the same time, but like I said, everything is on my phone. I'm not gonna be able to go back and do all that stuff. But it was a dope vibe. It was a dope vibe. Now, when you're down there in South Beach, you're gonna see a lot of people doing like acrobatic stuff, and they on skateboards, and they on bikes and all that stuff. I would still watch out for my phone and stuff if I were you. I wouldn't be all willy nilly because a quick swoop and gone is a possibility, man. It's very much a possibility. Um, how much do you need to travel for Colombia for a week? It depends what part of Colombia you're going to. If you're going to Cartagena, where you really want to have, and you want to be out all night, you want to do all that stuff, you're gonna need about for a week about 11 to 1500, just everything. I mean, with spending cash minus the flight for your Airbnb and for some activities, you're gonna need about 11 to 1500 just for room, food, and board. If you're going to somewhere like Medellin, and you probably need about like 900 for the week, which is room and board and food. And if you're going somewhere like Barranquilla, you probably only need like 800, maybe 7. Wisconsin, Apex. Oh wow! Cause I'm like, all these don't sound like Apex, but I'm sure if you put the link in the chat, I'll let it ride. I won't take it. You put the link in the chat because um I support everything, man. Just put the link in the chat. I don't want people just upload links crazily, but I'll let you put that link in the chat. Um, Bruh, we all out here, man. I just want to show everybody we out here. There's more people coming. Like I said, I think all the people here in this whole terminal just for this what's the name? I wish I could take the laptop with me to go get some food, but I don't think this terminal even has anything to eat in it, man. I don't just build Colombia up like that, like it's in all. There's money to do and enjoy. Yes, and like I said, Colombia is a country and it has many different parts. So when people talk about Colombia, you can talk about so many different parts of Colombia. So it doesn't seem like you're just bragging and build it up. You see? Yo, is that the tumbleweed rolling behind you? Yeah, it is. It's that empty in the airport. Man. I'm kind of waiting for like something to open up because I was going to eat before I came here, but I had to leave the air. It was weird. I had to leave the Airbnb 11 o'clock. And my airplane was coming to like 2. I could have drove around in the car until then, but I was like, nah, I might as well come here so I can shoot a live video for you guys. All right, let me see if I can get some stuff up. All right. I got 62 people here. I appreciate y'all being here, and I'm going to really try to stretch this out for at least 45 minutes, man, because I want to see if I can get some stuff up for you guys. Let's see. Can I show this? No, I can't show you that one. Yeah, I got so many videos that I cannot show you guys. But here we go. I got it right. Okay, wait. Oh, that's what happened. Hold up, y'all. Let me edit. I'm edit. Can I turn it this way? No, because I recorded it sideways. Let me ask you questions. I tumbleweed. I found extra subscribe 1 word. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna do that too. But I want to edit this video first so you guys can see it. Actually, let me All right. Rotate. There we go. Rotate again. All right, save. All right. 1080p. As soon as I save it, it's gonna be better. Let's see. Why not live stream or go GoPro on your phone? You can do it anywhere. All right. This is why I don't live stream when I'm out, and that's why I get the videos later. Because the grainy quality of your reception, no matter where I'm at, or the little pause and stuff like that. When I put my videos out, they're always quality. As you can see, my stuff is all 4K. Everything is 4K. So except for my live streams, because my computer's not 4K. I don't want the grainy quality when I'm like out in the street. I don't want to give you bad quality stuff, and that's why I don't use the GoPro either, because it's weird, man. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with people that do it, but it was weird trying to really converse with a woman and you got a thing on your head or a thing on your chest or a sneak camera. I know I want the person, the people that I interact with to know that I'm recording, because when I'm recording and you're interacting with me knowing I'm recording, you're more open to. I know you'll be more open to, letting yourself shine. Like the girls that you seen yesterday, or like the where in Colombia do you want to purchase property? I'm in between Barranquilla and Cartagena right now. Because of this COVID, I said I'm able to get stuff in Cartagena that I wasn't able to get at the price that I wanted it for a long time. So I'm in between Barranquilla and Cartagena. Cats that own and run airports want to cry every day. But listen, there's a bird here too. Hold on a second. Look at it. There's a bird in here. That damn bird. I don't know if that shit got damn bird. But it's damn bird in here. In the airport. But yeah, Warren Buffett sold all his airplane stocks, so all right. Let me show. All right. All right, I got it now. Here you go. I wanted to download so I can show you guys. All right, let me answer some questions before I show it. You want to buy property? You want to buy property in Colombia whenever you get it, especially if it's in close proximity. Exactly. But as far as my reason for purchasing property in Colombia is because I want to secure my retirement. Now, my retirement in the States is secure. I already own 2 houses, one of which I can live in and not pay no rent and actually get my money from my tenants. So that property is secure. Now, I plan on getting another property in Montclair, New Jersey, but it's hard because all the New Yorkers now are coming to Montclair and they're raising the price up to beyond what it's supposed to be. So that's my other thing. But when I get the house in Colombia, I might want to rent it Airbnb when I'm not there, but I don't have to. And it's a lot of people that I know just from my channel. I surprisingly got like 13,000 subscribers now, and there's a lot of subscribers that want to go. And if I'm able to rent it to them for a price that's equivalent to what they can rent from any of the other people down there, maybe even a little bit less, then maybe that'll be a way I go. But most of the time, it'll be for me living there for 5 months a year. How are you planning the rest of the year and 2020 in terms of travel? Here, 1 month at a time, bro. 1 month at a time, because you never know what's going to open. I just told people earlier, I have a vacation at the end of July, the last week of July, and I'm going to have to start planning for that in July 1st. That's how fast it's got to be. Roller Tapes, another Boston builder. You already know. Fresh trying to talk me into looking at a Colombian property. Listen, it's the one thing, man. After this whole situation, you gotta believe that there's gonna be hella inflation of the US dollar, man. You gotta believe that the spending power of the US dollar is gonna go down so much because we're pumping out money, and now they're trying to hold everybody. The certain parties are trying to hold the money from coming out through stimulus because they're saying, oh, let's wait and see how things are. But that wait and see is going to cause more damage, and then you're going to need more money in the future. And what is that going to do? Yeah, so I'm trying to just be able to have options, and that's why. Jerry, my pleasure. Is there a certain site you guys use to look up properties in Colombia? Yes, there actually is a certain site that I use, like 3 sites that you can use to look up properties. Finca something, realties or something like that. But if you hit me in a DM on my pause, if you hit me in my messages on my Instagram, I'll give you the actual site. My Instagram is the same name as my screen name. So if you hit me on Instagram, I'll send some sites to you so you can look up and just look at it yourself. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you buy the properties in Colombian pesos. You don't want to spend U.S. dollars, because if you spend U.S. dollars to buy the property, then you lose the value of the exchange. Right now, the U.S. dollar is going to be going higher and higher to Colombian pesos versus the rest of the world. Real brother, you know it, man. G Gamble, those sites are old. There's no MLS in company. It's a different game there. Oh, I think they still work. I don't know. Like I said, just to give you something to look at. You know what I mean? I don't know if I still think you should negotiate in Colombian pesos in person though. Not you, but somebody else. You can Google properties for sale anywhere now. Yes, but there's certain ones that really give you the detailed ones that's there. TN, what's going on, man? TN Ray's back in the building. Yeah. Essex County taxes high. Yo, bro, my taxes for one of my properties like $7,500 for my property in North. My property in West Orange is like $9,000. So yeah, the property taxes is high as hell. And in Cartagena and Barranquilla, I can get a house, pay for property tax, cleaning, management, and HOA fees, all for $2,000 a year. So that's why I'm leaning towards Cartagena or Barranquilla. Let me see. Don't buy no property in Colombia without boots on the ground. Of course. And I have me personally. I have a woman that I work with as far as management. She manages a bunch of properties, and she would gladly manage mine, and that would help. You know what I mean, it's a learning process though. So as I learn, I help everybody else learn. Let me see. From a real estate perspective, waiting for a fiscal year, would it be the best move to obtain? From a real estate perspective, waiting for a fiscal year would be the best move to obtain a property at a reasonable price. It all depends on location. It all depends on location. What location you're in depends on what time. Like in New Jersey, the best time to buy property is probably from October to January, maybe February, because when it's cold and it's raining and snowy, people find every excuse not to go out for looking for property. That's actually when I got both of my properties were in mix between October and February. Hold on a second. Nelson, what up, bro? Yo, Mandela. Zigzag is F. He said, "Oh, it's Facebook." Okay. June to July is considered a fiscal year for those. Yeah, my fiscal year, my company is June also. But me personally, I'm not like in the market of which I buy real estate of New Jersey. The worst time to buy it would be in June and July because everybody's out looking for real estate. So you're gonna have multiple offers at the top, the highest section. But it definitely is a good time to listening. How are the cities graded in terms of safety and Medellin? The cities are great. The cities are graded. The parts of the cities are graded based on estacios, sections basically. And the higher section is 6. 6 is the highest strata. That's stratas. That's what they're based on stratas. So the higher the strata, the better it is. I wouldn't personally suggest buying anything that's not in the 6th or the 5th strata. And if you're going to go somewhere where you're going to be for a long time, you got to go for the 6th strata. And that's in every single part of Colombia. Yeah, Mexico has some good deals too. I definitely know a couple people that was mentioning going to Mexico, Tay International. Shout out to Tay International, man. If y'all haven't seen the videos from Barranquilla the first time I went, Tay International there. Tay actually also been in Asia also a lot too. He knows a lot about Asia. So if y'all got any questions about Asia, Tay definitely know that. Bro Nelson, shit, your taxes are good. Mine's are Irvington 11. That's crazy. My spot in North Carolina, only about 500. Yeah, man, listen. North Carolina is about to blow, man. But it's actually North Carolina's already blowing already, Pulse. It's already getting bigger as far as real estate and as far as people going down there. And especially with this, is just maximizing it. So tonight now wouldn't be the best time to try to get a deal, but you never know when the best time is because it could go up. You know what I mean? It could go up and you'd be all out of it. Donald, Columbia, grading system, Stratus. Yeah, Stratus. Yeah, definitely. Me and my boys looking for properties in Colombia and DR right now. Like I said, me personally, I dislike trying to always say negative about DR because I like DR. DR is dope, but it's an island. I would talk the same way about Hawaii. Like Hawaii is dope, but it's an island. you guys gotta understand when you're on an island, you're limited to a lot of stuff that a lot of other people aren't. So you might end up being like stuck there with no investment, right? Um, let me see. 70% of Colombia live in 1 through 3. Uh, no Colombia life first. Yeah, definitely. You definitely want to know Colombia life first. Yeah, taxes in the Northeast are crazy, and everything. The cost of living is crazy. I mean, the income is good, but when nobody's making money, oh, you really hurting in the Northeast. You hurting this in California, and you might be hurting in Florida now, man. Because I was talking to everybody. All the people I met down here kept telling me that for 1 bedroom is between 1,300 and 1,500 in Miami. So like everybody usually has roommates. For 1 bedrooms, they have roommates because they don't pay. What's the name doesn't pay that much. Like jobs down here don't really pay that much, and then the cost of living if you want to live in a town like that is tough. Otherwise, you have to live somewhere like Liberty City or Opelika or somewhere outside Coral Gardens. Well, you might want to make Coral Gardens expensive also. I now can show you a video. I'll show you a little bit of video. Like I said, this is just a preview because I'm going to edit everything when I get back to the house. This is the House of Mac, the world famous House of Mac, and this is dope. It's a dope place down in the Wynwood area. Like it's real culture. It's got Rakim up there. It's got like artists. It's got stuff. If you was born in the '80s, it's definitely a place you as a black person you want to go if you're born in the '80s. My model and DJ Chisel, Paid in Full. The vibe is dope, man. The vibe is extra dope. And then you walk in the other room. Like I said, I'm gonna post this video. But if you later, but when I get it, but if you see, they got I think Marvin Gaye got Talib Kweli. They got Coming to America playing in the background. They got the characters from Friday and the characters from Boys in the Hood. Rakim, Denzel Washington right there. They got Menace to Society. It's a dope vibe. And then Bad Boys 3 was playing on that. So and UGK, I'm bad at that too. Wow, it's crazy. This not working. Okay, but it's definitely something that you guys gotta experience, man. It's definitely something you guys gotta experience. I got about 8 more minutes, and then, like I said, I'm gonna end this live because I'm gonna try to get some food. And I don't really know nothing that. Shout out to the 63 people that's still here. We're gonna answer some more of these questions. Get back to where we was at. Let me see if I can find out where we was at. Here we go. Picking your brain right now. Which is the best city to invest Airbnb wise? American cities. Airbnb is taking hits right now, man. Airbnb is taking hits. The reason why Airbnb is taking hits is because most Airbnbs are in like apartment buildings that have HOA fees that also have requirements that if something like a pandemic happens, you can't use your house as an Airbnb. So that means you're still paying to live there. So Airbnb is tough, man. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I just don't know. I can't even say. But I know my homie DJ Chisel said Miami is not really a good investment right now because everybody that want to get an Airbnb that had an Airbnb when this pandemic hit, they couldn't rent. The builders wouldn't let them rent, so they was losing money left and right, hand over fist. And anybody with properties overseas and people not traveling is a hit, man. It's definitely a hit. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Sydney. That's what I was trying to say, Sydney. That's why I said, like, within this next 7-8 months, I really want to start making that process. That's why I'm starting to get everything behind, talking to lawyers and stuff to get the process rolling. I know your brother too. I seen him in Dubai video. Was talking to him. He told me about Ohio. I don't know. Maybe Fred. I'm speaking about the current real estate. Oh, what the hell's that? I'm speaking about the current real estate decline since COVID-19. The system completely declined to execute investment plan. Here's the thing. Right now, prices are not falling anywhere in the United States. What's happening is that there's less buyers. There's also less housing supply. The housing supply has always been low in the United States, but there's less buyers because less people can qualify. Like I'm still an essential employee, so I never stopped working. So I was always able to qualify for another mortgage. But because a lot of people weren't able to qualify for a mortgage, the buyers list went completely down. But then what messed up is that a lot of people stopped putting their houses on the market. You know what I mean? And then after they stopped putting houses on the market, the New Yorkers came and they said, "Yo, we don't want to live in New York no more. We want to live in the suburbs." It was the closest suburb to New York, New Jersey, or PA. PA's too far. Move to New Jersey. How much the house in New Jersey? 500,000. Oh wow, I'm paying 700 in New York. I could pay 550 in Montclair, and I'd be good. And that was what messed me up because houses in Montclair was getting ready to go for like 450, but now they all the way out there. Um, I decided to move to Colombia. Do you have to pay income taxes in both countries in your state? Not in both countries, unless you only pay income taxes in both countries if you collect money off of it. But if you're into real estate, then you know you're not collecting no money. Like you know how to write stuff off. So you would just pay state tax. You just pay taxes in Colombia. You wouldn't pay the taxes on your income in the states, even though you're supposed to. Anybody that knows real estate knows you don't pay the taxes. Not legal. I mean, you don't pay the taxes legally. I mean, you legally don't pay the taxes in the states. I mean, I'm confused about that. Um, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. The market can't have many foreclosures and tax delinquents because the government ceased all that. No, it's going to happen, but it's the same thing as the government told people to stay inside. They told banks and stuff that they couldn't foreclose and they couldn't on anybody for the next I think 6 months or 3 months from the start of it. So in June they're definitely going to just keep pushing it out. So they're not going to say, oh, now everybody can do it. But for the next 6 months, nobody could foreclose on the property. Nobody could evict tenants. Nobody could overcharge on rent. All that stuff was cut off by the government of the United States. So there is going to be a point where stuff hits the fan at the end of July. But all they're going to do is just renew it and just drag it on to the future because that's all they ever do. Um, Market has a ton of profile property. Investors can gain 500 portfolio. Not in July, man. I'm the earliest, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is all my opinion. You could be right, but this is my opinion. The earliest, in my opinion, in February. February is the earliest, in my opinion, that you'll be able to start seeing those properties. Yeah, you see, you have to pay tax in Colombia. You don't have to pay taxes in the States because you write all that off. So I saw a video where someone mentioned if you meet. So I saw a video where someone mentioned if you meet a females in Colombia, it's better to take them to a hotel rather than where you're laying your head. What's your thoughts on it? What? Why would I pay for a hotel if I got a place, man? Here's the thing. Dudes be wanting women to stay the night. Like, first of all, if it's a pro or a daycare worker, why would you want a pro or a daycare worker to stay the night? You're just meeting them and you're paying for their time. You know what I mean? First of all, I don't mess with prostitutes. That's not my thing. It's not my thing because it's just not my thing. But pros and daycare workers, I'm not having them spend the night because I don't trust people that much. Me personally, I don't trust people that much. So it's no point in me taking them to a hotel. They're not gonna come back because everywhere I stay, I have a 24-hour security guard and they got cameras in it. So even if they come back, the security guard hitting them with the "Whoa, what you doing here?" and then the cameras are taking care of everything else. What do you think? What do you think something decent in Colombia will cost 1 bedroom Cartagena? Okay, I was showing people before in other videos, a 1 bedroom in Cartagena in like the Boca Grande or the El Aguita area is going to go for like 61,000, 61,000. But it's going to be a little bit smaller. You want to try to lean more to the Boca Grande area because the Boca Grande area is great, but La Aguita is still good. It's still 10 minutes away from the clock tower. And if you see my Cartagena video, that's where I stayed at. But so in Cartagena, a 1 to 2 bedroom can range from anywhere from 61,000 to 140,000 US dollars. Um, if that for the quality. Yeah. If you go in Barranquilla or something, you can get something for way less. Find different here in Colombia. Colombia 20% all kingdom. Thanks, Fresh. Bro, brother, what's going on? I try to say something. I mean, try to drop it every now and then. I think they already lifted eviction in Texas. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was supposed to be 6 months from when the pandemic officially started, which was March. It officially started with the government in March. So 6 months later, you know, September. I think September is supposed to be when everything's supposed to kick back in. Jay Devine, be watching Passport Action. Yo, Passport Action is good, man. That's a good brother, man. I haven't met him in person yet, but he's a good brother. Manish, what's going on, man? What's going on, Manish? Flyboy, when did you research for retiring out of the States? How much did you decide you would be comfortable amount for you? Well, here's the thing. I've been researching for like 10 years, man. My whole plan, I've been researching for like 10 years. And comfortable enough for me would be to have $4,000 a year. I mean, $4,000 a month coming in passively. After everything is paid, $4,000. $4,000 a month passively is comfortable for me. If I can get 5,000 a month, that's good. I'm halfway to 5,000 a month coming in, and if I get another house and then pay another house off, I should be all right. But definitely about 4,000 a month passively would set you straight. And I got kids, that's why. Maybe if you don't have kids, yours would be less, but 4,000 a month. Uh, love, Wait, my fault for asking obvious question. People are talking about real estate, and I'm asking this. My bad. Oh, no, it's cool. It's cool, man. No question is dumb question except for the question you don't ask. Uh, do I know Charlie King? No, I don't think I know Charlie King. I know Charlie World TV. I know Charlie Boy TV. Not know, but I know of, and I've spoken to him before, but I don't know Charlie King. Jay Devine is, if that's your choice, you must get a copy of her cellular. No. I don't do none of that stuff. The security guard does all that, everything. I would never book. I would not ever. I'm not gonna say never, but I would not like ever book a place that have a security guard that does all that. I don't want to have to do nothing. I want as soon as I walk in, the security guard will be like, "Hey, man, say, ven acá, habla conmigo para un minuto," and then boom, right there, she taking the ID. I don't want to have to say nothing when I walk in with whatever I walk in with. I want the security guard to do all that stuff. So yeah, I'm not doing that. The guy who makes videos about not bringing women back to your room are speaking more on safety and not being robbed. Just be smart. That's any country. Yeah, I mean, really, it's just how you carry yourself, man. First of all, if you if you're gonna bring somebody back to your room that you don't know, and especially if you have to pay, firstly, everything that's valuable, wallet, ID, passport, should be hidden at the least in your safety deposit box at the best. So that's there. Secondly, you guys are going in the living room, you're hanging out, you're doing what you're doing, you go take it to the bedroom, you're doing what you're doing, you not falling asleep. She goes out, then you go to fall asleep. So that's like the standard. It's standard, you know. I would think people know. I rented 13-bedroom mansion in Cartagena for 2,600 for 2 days. Comes with security, a cook, and a maid. That's dope. That's dope. See, that's definitely dope. I mean, I would do that if I had my homies. I wouldn't do that by myself, cause like I said, I'm not at the bottom, but I'm in the middle. I'm frugal McDougal sometimes. Um, Jay, it's all good. How long does it take to get fluent in Spanish? Fluent is tough, but conversational, because fluent is something that you have to keep doing. So no puedes, you can't really speak Spanish once in a while and be fluent. You got to practice every day. You got to speak it every day. Like whenever I live in an area where there's Spanish people in the area, Latino people in the area, so I'm always speaking it. So it keeps me conversationally able to speak it. It takes about 5 months of consistently doing that, speaking with people every day, like in regular terms, and studying something like Duolingo for 5 months to really be conversationally fluent. Jay Gamble's legal here. There's a process for that. Get your cellular. All Colombians have it. Apparent appreciate y'all in the chat hitting me. Hey, listen, each one teach one. We can all grow, man. Each one teach one. We can all definitely grow. Flyboy, big thanks, respect. What's up, Jerry Berry? Jay Berry, for sharing the knowledge. It's always been a blessing. When self-sufficient men and women can converse and share ideas, beneficial for the mind, peace, and splash. Yeah, same thing, bro. Listen, it's. I just want to show that we out here, man. I just want to show that we out here because it's been so long that YouTube ain't really had. I don't know if maybe people wasn't being pushed out, but it just been so long where it wasn't a lot of us brothers going out there giving our experiences. Like I said, not to say it's better or worse than anybody else's experience, but it helps. All hotels get cellular. They don't have no issue with that, right? Um, Long story short, for those concerned with taking place back to your place. Okay, I get you, I get you. Did you suit in Cuba? Did your suite in Cuba have good Wi-Fi? The place I stayed in Cuba had amazing Wi-Fi. But in Cuba, you only you only get internet for an hour. And if you want to maximize how your internet works in Cuba, what you want to do is you want to have the person put the uh the internet code into the router, and then have everybody use the router. That's the best way it works. Um, yeah, we was 13 deep. That's why I got a match. Okay, that makes sense. That's actually dope. 13 deep for 2,600. That's about what $200 a pop. That's dope. For 2 days, $200 a pop. That's dope. It's kind of expensive, but it's dope for the aspect of it. I would do it. I mean, HG chilling in the building. What's going on, man? Yo, the flight to Florida, the plane was like I was telling people, the plane wasn't that crowded. It was crowded, more crowded than I thought. They did leave a lot of the middle seats open, except for the ones that have family, like kids or lovers together. They canceled middle seat, but it was smooth, man. Everything about this whole transition is smooth. As you can see, there's really nobody in this airport, man. There's 2 flights coming out of this whole terminal, man, and I'm on one of them. It's like nobody in this airport, so it's definitely the best experience I've ever had traveling. This has been the best experience I ever had traveling. Did your spot in Cuba had go out? I answered that one already. Mentioned like they don't live in Colombia. I do. Okay. Lifestyle. If you want to learn Spanish, Duolingo will meet you halfway. Yes, definitely. And a lot of the women in Latino countries are using Duolingo to learn English. Good to see a brother of my color traveling the world, breaking stereotypes. Exactly, man. It's a lot of us out here, man. It's a lot of us out here now. Not a lot, but it's a lot of us out here. It's a lot of us out here now, and a lot of us not just going to the same place over and over again. So it's dope. It's a dope feeling. We're not accustomed to giving up or letting the copy the cellular. Yeah, I don't know about copying the cellular, but they do. They take the names down. They definitely take the names down. I would not ever stay in a place where they're not writing the name down. Write the name down. Write the name down. Sydney, Austin, pre-pagable Mangoes. Oh yeah, okay, same thing. All right, everybody, I'm over an hour, and as you can see, I've been talking with this raspy voice. I appreciate everybody, all 75 of y'all, all 100 of y'all that came and actually spent some time listening to me today. And I hope you guys seen all of the previous things. This is the first time I ever put a computer on a trip and did a live or any of my trips. I can't say that this is ever going to be. Yeah, definitely smash the like button. I can't say that this is ever going to be. I can't say that this is going to be a continuing thing because I don't trust that much, and this computer costs me a lot of money, a fucking lot of money, and I just don't. It's hard. Like you said, like I said, I was trying to do it once a night, but yo, bro, I'm not. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not telling you I hit nothing. I'm not telling you I got anything done. But there's no way if I had a chance to box something out or I'm gonna go to the club, then I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not going to go to the club or I'm not going to invite company over because I got to go live. That's not ever going to happen, bro. That's not ever going to happen. So, this, like I said, I might try to bring it again if I go somewhere locally. I don't know if internationally I'm gonna do it, but like I said, thanks for everybody tuning in. It was a great experience to do it like this, and I got 70 people in the thing. I mean, I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Last question is, where have you ever really wanted to go that you never had a chance to go yet? Tokyo. I was really hurt. I was really hurt when I spent $1,500. No, I spent $1,600 because I had to pay for the insurance to get to Tokyo. And when they moved that Olympics, it's done, man. It's done. But it's your boy FR $8 H fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.